Jack, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we are going to go ahead and get started here. Maddie, are you ready? All right, we'll get started here with Maddie Glab.
Hey, Zach, how you doing today?
I'm good. You?
Doing good. What have your impressions been of practice so far? You've gotten quite a bit of work in the past few days, especially today. So now being in pads and finally getting a chance to practice this offense now at thud tempo and live tempo. Sometimes, what do you think of it so far? How do you think you've done?
I definitely enjoy being in this offense. Trying to find my rhythm. Find my role in this offense in ways I can help the team this upcoming season. Just getting this live work and now finally getting able to put on pads and go full speed and things like that has helped me out a lot to try and find this speed of this in the league now and things like that.
And just getting to work with Devin Singletary and some of the other offensive players, how do you think the offense has done the last couple days in pads?
We've looked good. We've done a lot of good things from the wideouts to the tight ends to the offensive line to the backs and, definitely in the quarterback position. Everybody's been doing a lot of good things. Just continuing trying to be consistent in this offense and going forward into the first game.
Thanks, Zach.
No problem.
Hey, Zach, Sal Majorana in Rochester. I'm just wondering, after all that Zoom time and virtual meetings, now that you've been here and on the field for a little while, are you starting to envision what you can be in this offense now that you're on the field actually doing it?
I'm just trying to come in and, help the team any way I possibly can. Right now I'm just trying to find my role and just continue to learn the offense and just continue to get better day by day. And just continue to make strides with these guys.
You obviously you were the main guy at Utah. Is it going to be a transition knowing that you're going to be sharing the load with Motor here?
It transitioned a little bit, but honestly, I think it's very good for the team to have two guys that can do a lot of good things to help this team. Keeping the guy fresh in a very long season is very, very important.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Zach, Jenna Caleri from the ABC affiliate here. How you doing?
I'm good. And you?
Good. Hey, wasn't sure if you were able to actually see the field today before today, but what was it like just being out at Bill Stadium and practicing and kind of just taking in your surroundings, seeing the field, going live? I mean, what was it like just actually being out there and kind of taking in that environment?
It was definitely good to just be back inside of a stadium. We've been out of it for so long and things like that. It was very good just be back out there with the guys and just running around and then just getting that feel, what it feels like to be inside that stadium. Definitely was a good time for sure.
Hi, Zach. Vic Carucci from the Buffalo News, and thank you again for taking some time with us. So, Zach, in terms of your being a rookie and what we've heard, one of the major conversation points, I think, of this whole offseason and going into training camp is rookies are at this disadvantage. Rookies who need all the time they can get haven't gotten it for the obvious reason of the pandemic. To what extent do you feel that that's been an impact, a hurdle that you've had to deal with? And if you could walk through how you've kind of have been trying to overcome that to make sure that you can be valuable and have a role with this team this year.
Honestly, I think it impacts not just rookies, but everybody on the team from the players to the coaching staff to just everybody around, just trying to coordinate and, figure out how to do this thing throughout this pandemic and stuff like that. It was definitely been tough trying to learn everything through virtual and things like that. But now, getting back out here and we've been repping so many times and we've just been doing a lot of stuff to get everybody trying to caught back up from that lost time. I think we've been doing a good job from the rookies to everybody on the team. So right now it's looking very good and we're doing a lot of good things.
So, and as a quick follow, is it fair to say you feel like I mean, I know you have nothing to compare this to because it's your first time in the NFL, but do you feel as good as you possibly can? Like when you're out there today or any other day on the field in meetings that you're confident in everything you've got going, or are you swimming a little bit? How do you see that?
Our coaches are doing a very good job of keeping us very, very, trained well to know what to do when we go out there. So our confidence is definitely up. Mine's is up. Still trying to learn a lot of things about this game, speed and certain things like that. But from that point, we're doing pretty good, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Zach, John Scott from Spectrum News. Good to see you.
How you doing?
You kind of had the play of the day, at least while we were allowed to have the video cameras rolling a few days ago with that wheel route down the sideline. How would you describe your abilities in the passing game?
I was able to do a lot of good things in college when it came to catching the ball out of the backfield and things like that. Definitely trying to continue to grow in that aspect of my game to, be another weapon in offense over the years and things like that. So, I think I do a pretty good job on catching the ball, but I want to continue to get better at that for sure.
Do you think you take people by surprise with your physical downhill style of running the ball and your size, and people maybe don't think that you have that side in your game?
I try to come out, and just trying to set the tone from the jump and things like that to where, try to make it a hard tackle and stuff like that. But I just try and play my game and let the rest do what it does.
Thanks.
Hey, Zach, Thad Brown, WRC in Rochester. Kind of playing off what John said, maybe looking at the other point of view, do you think the other parts of your game outside of the bulldozing part were overlooked in the draft process? Because, I think after watching you on film, you're a more well-rounded running back than it seemed like people were giving you credit for back in April.
Everyone has their opinions. I'm just glad that I'm here now in Buffalo and I'm able to, come out here and just play this game each and every day, no matter what happened in the past and things like that. Just trying to go out there and just be the best I can be and just continue to work on my game each and every day.
The team made a point to put a picture out showing the size of your quad muscles early in practice. So can I ask, what's the leg press record for you right now?
Leg press, I haven't done it in probably like 2 years, but the last
How about squat then?
Squat, about 600.
For one rep or for a set?
For a few.
For a few.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks a lot, man.
No problem.
Hi, Zach. Matt Fairburn here. Curious what you've noticed about maybe what's different as a running back when you're at this level, trying to get those tough yards that you're known for getting, between the tackles and in short yardage situations.
From just from these few practices that we've had that's been live and thud and things like that, I realized that the defense on this level corrals to the ball a lot faster. You don't have a lot more of those kind of a 1-on-2 kind of things. You're getting all 11 hats to the ball. I think that's the biggest thing, and everyone is trying to get the ball out. It's not, you're going to get just go down easily. You got everybody's punching at the ball and things like that. So I think that's been the biggest thing that I've seen from the defensive standpoint, from my position, that they just corral to the ball a lot faster.
How's your body adjusting to trying to fight through contact and just the adjustment? I can imagine going from college defenders to some of these guys, and like you said, having more bodies on you so long without being on the football field. How are you adjusting to bracing for that contact and kind of fighting through it?
It's still football. These guys are just a little bit older and things like that from the college level. But, these guys do the same thing from the same tackling standpoints and everything like that. They're all coached the same. Besides that, I think just trying to get my body back from, being absent from football for so long during the pandemic, stuff like that. I think that's the biggest thing. But, yeah.
Thanks, Zach.
Hey, Zach, Josh Reed with the CBS station here in Buffalo. We've heard a lot of praise for the rookies and how quickly they've picked up on the playbook. Is there any chance that it has something to do with actually virtually learning the playbook? Without the OTAs and stuff, you guys didn't have to be on the field. You could focus on the mental aspect of things.
Yeah, we were in, I can't speak for everyone, but I knew a lot of guys that were just doing a very good job of, taking everything that we learned from the meetings and then going out and just, finding, either our family or, high school quarterbacks, college quarterbacks, whatever, where we were, and just asking them guys to help us learn the playbook and just, go through it at a full speed tempo, or just walk through or whatever. So I think taking that from there and then now putting it in, now everybody kind of has a idea of what they should be doing and things like that. So that definitely helped a lot.
Did you personally have some family, some cousins, some uncles out there with you?
I had my girlfriend when I was in Cali the whole time, helping me reading out some plays, doing note cards. And then I was able to also get along with Josh and Matt Barkley and a couple of those guys back a couple months ago, and just continue to run through some plays, and just continue to try and learn this offense so that when we got to this point in the year, we can, be at a faster pace than a lot of more people.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hey, Zach. I'm just curious, when you are backed up in your own end or on the goal line, or even when you're finding open field and trying to gain additional yardage, what's going through your mind immediately when you're lowering the shoulder to try and get the low point on the defender?
Just to fall forward. You never want to, have a TFL or, be going in the opposite direction. Just trying to fall forward and get as many positive yards as you possibly can.
I just meant more like of a mentality sort of thing than anything. Like what's going through the brain when you see a guy squaring up to tackle you right there in the open field?
My mentality is never to be tackled, by one guy. Always try to make that first defender miss by any means necessary. That's my mentality every time I get the ball in my hands.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, that's all we got. Thank you, Zach.
No problem. You guys have a good one.
You too. And then Daryl will still be at 105 for everyone on here, so you guys have some time.